France and Argentina won their opening game, and it was another great show by Lionel Messi, His Majesty, with a hat trick to Algeria, 20 years after his first goal in a World Cup. You know, Maeve, now Messi is the top scorer in the history of the World Cup with 16 goals, the same as German former striker Miroslav Klose. But the other side of the coin in this game is the sufferance from the stands of Zinedine Zidane, former world champions with France, the legend of the football, suffers because his son, Lukas Zidane, is the goalkeeper of Algeria, and he wasn't perfect in the game yesterday, especially in the second goal. So this is football, joy and pain in the same game.
Of course, this is football. And we saw Austria's very first game this morning against Jordan has just finished with 3-1 outcome. And among those who got up very early this morning to watch it was Lukas Mandl, a member of the European Parliament, who's also a big football aficionado. And he joins us now from Strasbourg. Good morning, Mr. Mandl. Great to have you with us. How was the game in your view? How did the Austrians play?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. It's an exciting morning from an Austrian perspective. It's the best start of the day you can have with this 3-1 win in a tough game in the beginning, in a thrilling game throughout the whole 90 plus 10 minutes. But what counts in the end is the result, and the result is very promising for the rest of the World Cup.
Good morning, Lucas. Good morning. Austria is back to the World Cup after 28 years. Do you have high expectations?
I have high expectations with this very Austrian team. They have showed in this very first game after a tough beginning what they are capable to do. Of course, as an Austrian, I support Austria, but generally this World Cup has started in a very exciting way, and it's worth watching.
What are the most favorite ones among the other European countries, in your opinion?
Well, if we observe the performance of European teams, it's a big variety of different results and different achievements so far, but we are in the beginning of the group phase, so there's not much to tell yet. Of course, European teams are in the forefront of what we as Europeans should observe, but this is a game and it's about sports, and this is why fairness and true competition counts, and that's why may the best teams win in all the games.
Okay, and in this World Cup we also see many players who are born and raised in Europe, especially in France, who have chosen to play for their country of origin or the country of origin of their ancestors even. Why, in your opinion?
I think this is part of today's world, that even more and more people than ever before have more than one national identity due to their ancestors, due to their personal life story and so on. So it's absolutely fair enough that a player with, for example, Algerian roots like Lukas Zidane, the son of Zinedine Zidane, would play for Algeria while his father played for France. I, for example, I'm in politics, not in football, but my mother is Dutch originally. My father is Austrian, and generally, if I compare it with the European level, for European Parliament, somebody can run no matter in what country, as long as this person would be a European citizen.
Okay. Lukas Mandl, Austrian member of the European Parliament, taking a break from politics to talk football with us here on Europe Today. Thank you so much for joining us. And what about France, Vincenzo? We can't not talk about France. It was a pretty good start for them, right?
Yes, it was a brilliant start, a brilliant second half, especially after first half dominated by Senegal. But at the end, France won 3-1. Mbappé scored twice, and French supporters should be very happy because it wasn't easy, and especially the ones in the village of Ayat, because they also got pizza for free. Defender Maxence Lacroix decided to offer pizza to all the people of his hometown who gathered to watch France World Cup games. So really a beau geste, a kind gesture from Lacroix, even though pizza is not exactly a French food.
No, it's not. But isn't that a lovely way to bring the community together? That's one good thing, of course, that football can do. So what should we look out for next, Vincenzo?
Well, today England against Croatia and Portugal against Congo are the most relevant matches. Let's see what Cristiano Ronaldo does after Messi, after Mbappé. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo is 43 years old. He has often struggled in the World Cup, and so this is really the last chance for him to win.
And who are the other big stars we should look out for this match?
The,
Just briefly. The big stars?
the big stars, of course, we say Cristiano Ronaldo. I also will take a look to Vitinha, which to me is the best midfielder in the World Cup, and he is the soul of the Portuguese team.
A gripping tournament. Vincenzo Genovese, thank you so much for that update.